Related disciplinary summary of research methods in second languages acquisition. Second languages acquisition is now an autonomous area of research. It has its roots in the initial justification in other areas, for example, languages teaching. It has been strongly influenced by other disciplines such as linguistics and psychology. However, it has a special relationship with child languages acquisition in that child languages acquisition formed the base of research in SLA, with many of original as second languages research questions stemming from the same question in children languages acquisitions. Second languages acquisition has become a cover term for acquisition after a first languages has been learned. It often incorporates many different types of acquisition, including third, fourth, and so on, whatever, and includes heritage languages learning. Multilingual acquisition are a complex phenomenon. They implicate all the factors and the process associated with the second languages acquisition. They implicate all the factors and the processes associated with the second languages acquisition and the biologism, as well as unique or more complex factors and effects associated with the interactions that are possible among the multiple languages being learned and the processes of learning them. There are many areas that imply the third languages acquisition, including social linguistics, and psycholinguistics, and cross-linguages influence. Heritage languages acquisition. Heritage languages speaker is a relatively recent term, having its origins in the education literacy. It's like a traditional speaker the languages from their hometown and the mom languages. It's like a communicate languages and home languages. Heritage learning often do not become a bilingual speakers because they do not continue to speak the heritage languages such as much as they speak the languages of the non-home environment. There are two fields of the bilingual acquisition. The first one is psychology and another one is education. While researchers reserve use of the term for only those they are truthfully, as shown through some linguistic measure. Bilingual is a difficulty term. Refer to someone whose languages is in the STEAM state and who has learned and now know two languages. The bilingual refer to an endpoint. Someone is bilingual within a second languages research context. The endpoint interpretation of the term is generally not a focus of research, rather than second languages researchers, because of their interest in discovering the second languages acquisition process, may focus instead on near native speaker or advanced languages learners. In January, SLA researchers are most interested in individuals who are in the process of learning, not those who have learned the two languages easily. First, the languages acquisition. It's like a mother languages for a baby, and I think there have 5 steps of the first languages acquisition for a child. Okay, the first is babbling. It's about like 6 months of the age. They only can like speak a little song and like laughing, and when they hear the song they can look at you. And the second period is worse. It's from 7 months to 12 months of age. They can understand the simple words such as mom say, please give me that apple. They can understand just a little bit. They can say a simple word like daddy, mommy, but they don't understand what meaning of the daddy, mommy. Okay, the third one is like a languages development from 1 to 2 years old. They can listen and say, and they can understand some simple order. Okay, the next one is morphology. It's from 3 to 6 years old. They can change the short sentences to a long sentences. They like ask a question and simple story. Basically, they can know all the first languages, their native languages, and know some words and grammar structure. They have a strong ability of oral languages. And the final one is languages acquisition is from the 6 to 12 years old. And this age, children can know a languages not very fast, but they can acquire better than an adult.